How you doing, guys? Welcome. We have our new co-star over here, right, Bailey? Yeah. So how's everyone doing today? Hey, Jack. Hello, Richard. Hello, Jimmy. How are you guys doing? Let me grab Courtney's phone. Oh, look, I'm live. All right. Well, hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Mr. Westergaard, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Must have been on vacation, right? um, my birthday's the 21st. That Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah, Tuesday, Jack. The 21st. Oh, look. Courtney's here. Keeping the dog quiet.
And that's like cutting off my head, but that's okay. Not important. They're not here for me. Or something like that.
It's swirly. Like, am I there, guys? And Jack says hello to Courtney. And
Hi.
Beards in Review, how you been, sir?
Did you enter that from up here?
I did.
That's why it never.
Yeah, the first one never works, does it?
No.
Yeah, see right there. You're telling me again.
Doesn't
She
work.
told me about it twice. How you been, sir? How you liking your job? Are you actually a conductor now?
Hi, puppy.
Oh, there we go. David says, you're not getting the time to join live streams lately. I know it's been a while. 2 hour time difference, working lots. All I can make is the weekends. Well, thank you very much, sir. And, you know, if you're working them long, hard, weird hours, then,
It's okay.
you know,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, I mean, you got to take care of number one. Whereas Rodney Dangerfield says, look out for number one, but don't step in number two.
I get no respect.
Exactly. Job's cool. Yes, conductor. Busy with editing projects. 2 jobs. Well, congratulations, sir. Glad to hear. But I do watch everyone's videos. Well, thank you very much, sir. That's greatly appreciated. I've been slacking myself lately. I've been busy with taking care of my mom, so.
And working, not to mention 50 hours of work.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Guess that's what happens when you're in your wood shop, and just because you're done.
All right,
No. You hold that.
I've actually tried itching.
So are mine. Sorry, guys. I was in my wood shop and I took my respirator off after I got done cutting, but you know, it doesn't matter because all the particulate's still in the air, and now, yeah, it's bothering me. So, it's that Purple Heart.
Yeah.
That Purple Heart gets me. Where did? Oh, I was in the process of telling Mr. David Westergaard, thank you very much for watching all of our videos. You know, I've been slacking also, but I mean, it happens. Richard Gardner says, I can't wait until Tuesday the 28th at 8 p.m. because Jason David Frank is going to be in Power Rangers Ninja Steel. And I can't believe I still watch that for a 34-year-old.
Well, you're not the only one.
Well, you know what? I would have to agree with you, but I mean, there's a lot of adults that watch a lot of like younger stuff.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
You got a friend that's got Pokemon tattoos.
Yes.
Grown dude. correctional officer. Pokemon.
No, he's actually he's an officer,
I just said
not a
that.
correctional officer. He's
Same
a cop.
difference. Okay.
No, there's a big difference. He can
Alright.
carry a gun. Correctional officers don't.
Excuse me.
Eddie says, hello, gang. Hello, Eddie. Welcome aboard. Jack says hello to Eddie, and Eddie says, hey, Jack, how you doing? Yeah, hopefully everything's going well.
Excuse me. You fix that? Did you fix yours?
Yeah, I left ours up, well, yours up because you had to get that notification.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, Courtney's phone's going to be going off, and we might have to cut things short because somebody was supposed to come pick something up from us earlier. We were selling something, and they were like, oh, we can't make it. Oh, the weather's not going to be that great. Yeah, we can't make it. Oh, I'm about 20 minutes from you. Can I call you when I'm on the way? So, it's kind of that situation.
Where are you going? No, you're not chasing after the cat.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to overcome the heat in Texas, I understand. It was hot as crap here in Jersey. Our heat index was 105, 106. And I'm talking at like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. The humidity has been unbearable.
I'm really over it.
So am I. I actually posted a picture of the heat index of 102. I'm like, you know what? I really don't care about the summer no more. Bring on the snow.
But seriously, like, for the last month, when I look out the window in the morning, I can't even see out the window.
Yeah, our house is a beer can.
Because
It's horrible.
all the condensation on the windows.
Throb says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Edge. Eddie Smallhorn says,
Hi.
hey, Richard. How you doing, bud? Pretty good here. We're in Texas, Jack.
Oh, thank you.
Jack says, Throb, how you doing, buddy? Eddie Smallhorn says, I understand the heat. I understand the same heat in Louisiana. Yeah, you know exactly what it is.
Struggle's
And
real.
it sucks. It does. And I work at a machine shop, and not even that I'm in a machine shop. I'm in the back of the building, and they think one exhaust fan is going to do something. All the air that comes in the building, it just pushes all the humidity to the back, right where I am. So it kind of sucks.
Kind of.
All right, it sucks a lot.
Yeah.
Richard says, I hope all those hairy spiders die in Texas from the heat.
Aww.
Oh, no, you need spiders. They're actually a very important part of the food chain.
They are.
Very important.
I'd rather have spiders and no mosquitoes than a zillion mosquitoes and no spiders. Just saying.
Eddie says, hey, Throb. Brandon says, hey, everyone. Hello, Brandon. How are you? Eddie Smallhorn says, LOL, Richard. Richard says, hi, Rob. The cat says he's going to read the comments. Or, yep, that.
Get comfortable.
Yep.
Good boy.
Okay. Throb, my screen just jumped. I think it was the cat, though. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Brendan saying hello. Hello, sir. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Eddie Smallhorn says, LOL, Richard. Richard says, hi, Rob. Throb Nation says, howdy, Jack. Staying cool in Ohio. Hot your way, I hear. Yeah, you just had the heat wave that we had. Now we're starting to get the coolness that you had. Oh, come on.
The whole family's on the couch. Oh, we lost one.
Wow.
Now you know how I feel. This is usually my spot on the couch, and I legitimately have everyone laying on me all of the time. I'm like, can you please get one of these cats off of me?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Did you need to see that message?
Look at that. No, it's Scooter.
Oh, Scooter. All
Yep.
right. Brendan, how's your weekend been, Edges? It's been pretty hectic. Except for today was kinda
Semi-hectic.
hectic, but not that horrible.
I will say,
But thank you for asking.
We got some news. I put a deposit down today.
Yes.
For.
It's not my news, it's hers.
Oh,
So
it's my news.
So should we start a live stream for you and give people your news?
That may be my first live stream. It's when it gets done.
All right, well, there you go.
Can anybody guess? I'm gonna make you guess. I'm not gonna say it.
All right.
I know you guys are smart enough to figure it out.
Beards in Review says, I worked outside yesterday. The heat was brutal. It was. It definitely was. Throb Nation says, Eddie, Richard Gardner says, I love the heat. Well, you can have every bit of it, Richard. I will send it right to you. What?
Yeah.
Virginia-ish? Yeah. Somewhere down in
Sweaty.
that area?
It's way too sweaty.
Yeah. I have a problem with swamp ass. I really do.
Whoa.
You can have it. When you feel like
I
you
wasn't
pee
gonna
yourself.
go there, but you went there.
When you feel like you pee yourself after like 8 o'clock in the morning until you get home, yeah. I'm not okay
You're
with that.
disgusting.
Throb Nation says, Richard. Brendan says, Eddie, how are you doing? Beards in Review says, I was near Marble Falls. Well, that sounds really good. Krista, hello everybody. Hello, Krista. How are you?
No, Throb. Nice try.
Brandon, Throb, how was that car show? Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, Beards. Jack says, it's been raining a lot here in Fort Worth, and the humidity is bad. You know what? I might even say from like the Mississippi over, like, all the way up to almost Maine has been almost tropical all summer.
Yeah.
It's been pretty brutal. This has been one of the worst
Steamy.
humid years, yeah.
Very steamy.
Or maybe I'm just getting old. Beards in Review says, howdy, Eddie. Joseph A. Baker, how you doing, sir? He says, hi, Edges. He says,
Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Brandon, at Jack. Hey, how's it going? Jack says, Krista, how you doing? Your real estate whisperer says, good evening, all. Well, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Or is it pre-evening? No, we're definitely in evening now.
We're in evening now. Richard Gardner says, Eddie don't like spiders either. I love spiders.
I
Jack,
can't say that I love them,
Jack says, hey, Brandon. Eddie says, great, at Brandon.
but I have picked up a spider and threw it outside before instead of killing it.
You got a messenger.
Hold please.
So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I was at my mom's house for the most part all day yesterday. I came home to basically go to bed because she told me that if I spend the whole day there, that she's going to be mad at me if I spend the night. And she was doing fine. If she needs me, she'll call. So we went over there this morning, and she borderline cursed me out, asking what I was doing there. And I need to spend time with my wife. And I said, well, Courtney's here. So that didn't go over well. But, you know, same normal thing. Went over, I made her meals for when I'm at work, and it is what it is.
I'm good.
Where are we at? You scrolled me, didn't you? Yeah, you did.
I did not.
It jumped. It really
Well,
jumped. We're
waiting.
There we are. Jack says, hey, Brandon. Eddie Smallhorn says, great. Brandon, trying to stay dry. Yeah, it's been rainy, too. Throb Nation says the show is great, Brandon. Video to follow. Go figure. Yeah, don't know why you would do that. I mean, just tell us about it. You know, I don't see what the point of the video is. Richard Gardner says, hi, your real estate whisperer. Your real estate whisperer says hello to Richard. Eddie Smallhorn
He does not want you to do that.
He doesn't want me to hold his paw.
Leave him alone.
Eddie says, hey, Krista. Brandon says, hey, your real estate whisperer. How's your weekend been? Jack says, hello, your real estate whisperer. So does Eddie, and so does Throb Nation. Krista Greenbean says, hey, Jack, doing good. How are you? Your real estate whisperer says, hey, Brandon, it's been raining, and I didn't get to film the second part of my video, so I'm super pissy.
Oh.
And probably super busy, too. Your real estate whisperer.
Oh.
Throb Nation says, hey, real estate whisperer's husband. Jack says, trying to stay cool, Krista, I'm burning up in Texas. Yeah.
Crispa, is that a female Vespa? Just wondering.
Don't know where it came from.
Okay.
Your real estate whisperer says, how you throbbing, Krista? Krista says, hello, Eddie. She's not waving, but I'll wave for her. Brendan says, Eddie, you guys have rain out there? Out west, it's just dry and smoky from the wildfires. They still didn't get that fixed yet? That's
Every
been like,
year. Every year with wildfires.
but it's been pretty excessive this year, if I recall. Eddie, your real estate whisperer, Eddie says your real estate whisperer does not get upset. That's weird.
Some people don't get upset, they just get even.
I can understand that.
Not saying that that's you, I'm just... Anyway.
Mr. Baker Sr. says, Courtney, can you send me your sending info on Messenger, please, so I can send you some goodies?
Sure, I will. Thank you.
Brendan says, hey, Krista Greenbeans. Krista Greenbeans says, Jack, we will be burning up with you within the next month. Well, it should get a little bit better down there, but still going to be... Yeah, no, not me. Throb Nation, nice beer openers, Courtney.
Thank you. Wait, that wasn't metaphorically speaking, was it?
No.
Okay.
Scott S. says, hi,
Thank
Brian.
you.
Hi, Brian and Courtney. Richard says, I think I am going to visit Texas when it is really hot. Well, you know what? You do that, Richard, because I am not going to do that.
I'm pretty sure it's hot all of the time.
Yeah, but he says when it's really hot.
Really hot.
Yeah. No. Not me.
I made the mistake of going to Vegas in July.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
They can't even keep the hotels cool at that point. Richard Gardner says, I think I'm going to read that again. Eddie Smallhorn says, Brandon, it rains almost every day. Throb Nation says, deposit? Question? Krista Greenbeans. Hi, Krista. Hi, Christina and Brandon. Throb Nation says, Prius? Close?
No. Not even the same subject. No.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a car. Or car related.
Nor will it ever be a Prius.
Exactly. Closest thing she would get to that is a Tesla. Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, it's Joseph Baker. Eddie Smallhorn says hi to Scott. Tundra Whisperer, how you doing, sir?
Yo, dude.
Hello, all.
Howdy.
Richard Gardner says, I sweat in places I didn't know you could sweat. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not a fan of that.
Like your ears?
Yeah, it's bad when you think it's like your nose is running, but you're just sweating from the inside out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to taste it. It's so gross.
Throb, yeah. Throb says swamp arse.
Oh.
Krista Greenbean says, hey, Scott, Brandon, Courtney had a great comment on @ThrobNation channel the other day.
Right
Truck beds are the best seats in the truck. Yes, they are.
Totally.
You can put a recliner back there and, I mean, maxing and relaxing. Throb Nation says, LOL. Courtney Jack says, hello, Scott and TW. Brandon, no live stream from Vince today? Oh, we should go check on him.
We should. I swear I saw, but you know my days run together, so it could have been yesterday.
No, the Sunday Fun Day would have been over by now.
I swear I saw a notice.
Oh, I didn't. Maybe
I
he
don't
just
know.
posted a regular video. Or maybe he's doing a cooking video on his other channel. That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. Enjoy watching him cook.
Yes. Scott, not a fan of ridiculous humidity myself either. Krista Greenbean says hi, TW. And so does Eddie. Throb Nation says, as long as it's raining, Brandon. No, I don't even like that. I don't really like the rain. Because every time it rains, it's too damp, and then my back hurts.
You pretty much can't please Brian on the weather. I mean, unless there's some, like, magical combination that makes you satisfied.
I would have
Please
to...
tell us all.
I would have to say my mom's basement.
Oh my goodness. That is not outside. That is not weather.
But that's ideal for me. It's got plenty of light.
Like,
It's
I just
about
want to live in a cave.
It's like 65 degrees. It's cool, but not humid. Ideal.
Right.
Paul Sambria, how you doing, sir? What's up?
You're so ridiculous.
Welcome.
Hi, Paul.
Hey,
Howdy.
did someone say spider? Where? I don't have any, but I was a fan of them, so I found out I was allergic to them.
Oops.
Then I had to get rid of them because that could be bad.
What was your spider's name? Oh, you didn't name your animals until you met me, did you?
Yeah, exactly.
Who doesn't name their animals?
All right.
Hi, Spider. It's good
I-
to see you, Spider.
I named the ones that can respond. Although I will say my snake responds to me when I call it. You got to admit, I go downstairs and I start talking.
Honey,
George's head comes up, and you got to admit,
we are talking about a for real snake.
Yes.
Okay, for the record.
my python. Yeah, I had to. I had to do it.
You should do a video on him one day.
I should. You know what? When it gets a little bit cooler out, I'll take him out in the backyard and he can roam around the grass. He loves that.
He does.
Let's see. Where am I?
You're at home.
Scott says, "Hey Jack." Yeah, I know you gotta check every once in a while. Throb Nation. Scott, sup, buddy? Eddie Smallhorn says, "Hey Paul." Jack says hi to Paul, and so does Throb Nation. Richard Gardner says, "Eddie, I bet you will run like a little girl if you see a spider." I actually had spiders that were the size of my hand.
Disgusting. Okay, I don't mind the big fat spiders.
They're beautiful animals.
Beautiful. It's the ones that are all legs that skeeve me out. I don't know why. I
would
don't know
just
what
like
the
to point out,
difference is.
75% of a spider's body is legs.
No, like a brown recluse.
Is that dog in the litter box?
Don't
No,
forget.
good.
It's the cat that's in the litter box.
Okay,
Calm
good.
down.
At least the right one's in there.
You know what I'm talking about? Brown recluse? All
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah, well,
Tarantula, all body.
I'm afraid of brown recluse because they could kill you.
Well, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't poke that with a stick. They jump.
Yeah, you don't poke rattlesnakes either.
Yeah, you do. You just
No, you
poke
don't.
the diamondback, he runs.
He doesn't run.
You did.
It's fight or flight. Snakes do not flight. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but, you know, it was about 3 feet long, so I know that I had about 2.5 foot of wiggle room. I hate when you're walking, your pants stick to your legs, and so does your shirt, all due to humidity. I agree, Jack. And,
Leave
you know,
no,
and
no.
then you're...
Stop it. Disgusting dog.
Scott says, Krista, great vids lately?
What?
Scott says, Krista, great vids lately.
Oh. I think you might be taking over Throbber's channel.
Yeah. Paul says, hey everyone. Krista says, hi Paul. Paul says, hi Krista Greenbeans. Desmond, hello Desmond, how are you? He says, hi. Eddie Smallhorn says, pretty much at Richard Gardner, but I also will with snakes. See, I love snakes.
I'd rather not with
I-
snakes. They
I-
move too quickly.
I really love snakes. Krista Greenbean says, Scott, LOL, glad you like them. Richard Gardner says, I wear my kilt in the heat. Well, yeah, I mean, you definitely have to get some ventilation.
Billy!
Did he get his afternoon meds?
No.
Can you give him his afternoon
Yes. Sit down. Leave the cat's hiney alone.
meds? Throb Nation says, Scott, what am I? Chopped liver? Actually, that would make you pretty great to me. I like chopped liver. Krista Greenbean says, Desmond, how are you? Throb Nation says, I need a kilt, Richard. Yeah, and then I'll go jogging. That would be uncomfortable for everybody. Scott S. Same old stuff, Rob. Took the Harley ride this afternoon. Awesome. Now, see, now that sounds good, but not in the heat. I mean, you have that big hot motor, and it just makes it worse. Yeah, I don't know. Although it would be nice to just get out and ride in a nice country road, though, on a bike. That sounds good to me. Krista Greenbean says, Throbber, yes. Chopped liver. Chopped liver. Throb Nation says, hey, you Des? Hey, you Des. He's speaking in doubles tonight. Desmond says, Krista, I'm hanging in there. Haven't been good all week. Oh, sorry to hear that, Des. Hopefully you're feeling better.
Yes, I hope you feel better.
If that's the case. Richard Gardner says, Rob, the kilt will cost you $189 to buy. I'm sure I could get one cheaper at Spencer's.
I don't think it's Bailey.
Jack says, hey Des, any word on the new job? Your real estate whisperer says, I'm here just making dinner at the same time, and it's not cereal this time. LOL.
Oh, maybe oatmeal. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What you making tonight? We gotta know
Gotta
now.
know.
We have to know.
Anticipation's killing me.
Throb Nation says, that's great, Scott. I miss mine. Krista Greenbeans is like, Joseph A. Baker says, there's a big cat up there. Not really.
There is.
That wood cutting board was the bomb, sir. Well, thank you. Jack will be really happy. I know you had way too many more hours on that than you showed. Yeah, and honestly, I would have probably had a lot less hours on it if I had a planer. If I had a planer, I could have ran it through like 4 times and would have been done. But being as unlevel as it was after the glue up, I had to sand it all out with a palm sander. So, which by the way, I'm making more. That's actually what I was doing in the shop with all that dust that I was coughing up in the beginning.
For sale. They'll be for sale.
Yes.
We'll be selling them.
And this is where Tundra Whisperer gets in there and says you should have used your respirator. But I will say that I did use my respirator while I was cutting it. But then when I stopped cutting, I took the respirator off. Which was stupid because everything was still in the air. So, yeah. I tried, though. It's better than what I normally would do. There it is. Respirator edge. I had it on. I just took it off. Paul says, your real estate whisperer, what's up? Cali is on fire. They're burning us out of the state. Yeah, that sucks. Didn't they have wildfires up in Oregon this year, too?
They usually do.
Yeah, but I mean...
California's the worst, but Oregon gets them.
But Oregon actually made our news. It normally doesn't.
I don't know what else to tell you.
And that's what I'm saying. It's got to be bad. Jack loves cereal for dinner. Krista says, Desmond, sorry to hear. Keep hanging in there, sir. Yeah, definitely. Throb Nation says that cutting board was awesome. Brian is a master. Well, thank you very much, but I would have to disagree with that because if I was a master, I wouldn't have to sand it that much. By far.
What are you doing?
At one point, I actually just shut the GoPro off and said, I don't need to video this anymore. And then I forgot to turn it back on when I was... Yeah, so... And then when I did go to turn it back on, it was dead, and I'm like, I'm finishing this now.
Alright, don't get up here then.
Joseph says, Brian has a birthday coming up very soon. I do, sir. Thank you for noticing.
Aww. He's going to be 25.
With 18 years experience. Jack says, keep your head up. I will pray for you, buddy. Richard, Throb Nation says, Richard, I need to start a kilt fund. Oh, where does one buy a kilt? You can actually get it at a Celtic store. Or
You can
Celtic.
get anything on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they make them on Etsy, too. I'm sure they're all over there.
Yeah.
Richard probably has like 10 of them that he's eBaying
Oh yeah. No, he's wearing them.
all at once.
Kidding?
He creates a ruffle. He has like 10 on, like one every inch.
Yeah, that's Brian.
Desmond says, "Hey Throbber." Scott says, "I'm sure you'll find something to ride down there in Texas, Rob. Can't be on four wheels all the time." Very true. Rob does need to get a bike.
You do not. You
No.
already played that game.
Yeah, and I wasn't. I was good at it, but not in a good way. Scott said something I already read. Rob Nation says apartment. LOL. Okay. Joseph Baker says, "Hi, you real estate whisperer." Waving. Your real estate whisperer wants a kilt. I think I could make a new character with a kilt.
You know, I think I need to see that.
Yes. But at that point, it wouldn't be a kilt for you. Wouldn't it just be a skirt?
I don't know if girls are allowed to wear kilts.
Yeah.
But then again, what would Scottish women wear? Dresses? I'm trying to remember what they wear on Outlander.
I don't know.
I
Richard
don't
might want to
remember.
answer that one.
Yeah. They don't wear much, just saying.
Desmond says, "Krista, I see my family doctor tomorrow. Well, hopefully you feel better. Definitely see your doctor. For sure, if it's like been hanging on for a week." Tundra Whisperer says, "Hello, Eddie Smallhorn." Richard Gardner says, "Rob, you might have to buy a power lock for your Toyota Tundra to install it on the back of it." I don't know. Oh, locking Tano. I'm not sure if his locks or not. Paul says, "What's up, Eddie?" Your real estate whisperer says, "Mr. Baker, howdy." Throb Nation says, "There is a scooter sitting down there, Scott." Is that a Vespa or a scooter?
It's a hog.
See, that's funny. Mr. Mopar says, "Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, hey.
How you doing,
Hey
buddy?"
there.
Richard Gardner says, "I just got a notification. Events live at Home Depot." Oh, there he is. What?
Mystery solved.
Oh, Home Depot closes at 8. I thought they closed at 6. That's why. Brain fart. Sorry. Tundra Whisperer says, "Hi, Krista." Throb Nation says, "I think so, Richard. Future project." Throb Nation says, "Hey, TW, Scott. Oh, I love the sweat dripping down on the sunglasses." Yeah, not so good. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that's where mine usually goes, like right here, and then it comes down my face.
It always drips in my eye. Always. I might have one bead of sweat on my forehead, like here. It'll like take a detour to my eye. I don't know. Jack says, "Mr. Mopar, how you doing today?" David Westergaard says, "Wildfires out west here are insane in some places. It's thick in some places, clear as day almost in others, almost like at night, 2 hours away. Crazy." Well, the unfortunate thing is I hope it doesn't get near LAX, but fortunately I hope it does, because that is a horrible airport.
Oh, come on now. It's a busy airport, though.
Yeah, it's stupid. I shouldn't have to check. I shouldn't have to.
Brian.
No.
Brian.
I shouldn't land, go to a baggage claim, get my bags, go walk across a parking lot and a parking structure and a 6-lane highway, go back through security, recheck my bag for a connection flight.
That was miserable.
Not smart at all.
No. I'd rather go through Washington and take one of those little teeny tiny crop dusters that you think you're going to die in. I'd rather do that.
Yes.
Although I would rather have a straight through flight to Oregon, but for whatever reason they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they just don't make
They
those.
suck.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say about it.
Your real estate whisperer. So we are having an endive salad for dinner. Yummy. That actually sounds good.
I love salad.
Wasn't I asking about endive the other day when we went shopping? Or maybe I was just thinking it to myself and I just don't remember anymore. It's that old age. Throb Nation says, I hate that, Scott. Can't see a thing. Nope, nothing at all. Richard Gardner says, Rob, I am going to buy my grandmother's Toyota Corolla from her. That's a good deal. Toyota Corollas are nice. Can't put many of your tools in them, but they're nice. The back seats fold down so you can put stuff in there.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
I don't think I've ever done that.
On some of them. Great, Richard. What year, says Throb Nation? Mr. Mopar says, hey, Brian. Hey, Courtney. Looking as beautiful as usual. LOL. Did you hear that, kitty? You're looking beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Oh, my God, Stacy. Oh, my God, hey. I was just telling Courtney about your finger this afternoon.
Is that the Stacy?
That is the Stacy.
I told him to bring those flowers home for me, and he didn't. He's such a jerk. But I hope that you enjoyed them. Hi, Stacy.
Throb Nation says, hey, Scott. I hear it'll hit 60 miles per hour. Yeah.
What?
The Corolla. It'll run
Sometimes.
steady at 60.
Sometimes.
I mean, it takes you a while to get there.
I was going 95 earlier today.
Oh, in our 06, I mean, you can pin that thing. I mean, you gotta go downhill, but. Throb Nation says, hey, oh my God. Jack says, hello, oh my God. Krista Greenbean says, hey, Mr. Mopar. Rob Yoda, yellow. Aw. How you doing, sir? How's everything going with your truck? Richard Gardner says, Rob, is it a year 2010 model? It is a year 2010. They're actually not that bad. Is it
I'm lost. What are we talking about now?
the Corolla? Is it the Sport or just like the LE? I mean, either way, they're not bad, but the 2010, they had the ground effects on them.
Yeah.
Mr. Mopar, well, this will probably take 2 hours for him to answer LOL.
All the hate.
Sir, I'm only like 12 minutes behind. Throb Nation says, Mr. Mopar, how's your love life? Wow.
Right to get to the point. Jeez.
I mean, either Throb didn't like the idea that you said it's going to take me a while to get to that comment, or he's just being mean. Let's see. Jack says, hello, Rob Yoda. Mr. Mopar says, hey guys, what's up? LOL. Nothing much, just hanging out.
Chilling.
Was at my wood shop earlier, making stuff.
I made mashed potatoes and gravy, and it was amazing.
Yes, Courtney cooked for me. All weekend, actually.
No.
I only had one meal yesterday, and it was breakfast, and you made it. So for me, that was all weekend. Oh, and you made my pizza last night.
Okay. Okay.
And I didn't have breakfast
All right,
this morning.
I mean, you made chicken on Friday, though.
But you made the mashed potatoes and the gravy
Yeah.
out of the chicken that I made. You still made it.
All right.
Mr. Mopar, hey guys, what's up? LOL. Scott says, yeah, you can't get anything done. Always wiping your glasses off. Yes, yeah, my job sucks. Really sucks. It's way too hot in there.
How does Stacy feel about that?
I don't know. Is Stacy still here? Stacy, if you're still here, let us know what you feel about the job and how hot it gets.
Yeah.
Brandon says, yeah, the fires in California are awful this year. Big thank you to all the firefighters. Yes, definitely. And I heard that the casualties for the fires and also emergency personnel is down this year. Courtney's going to clear her stuff and read some comments.
No, not.
Yeah, because I need to get something to drink because I have a sore throat.
Can you just ask nicely?
Okay, well, Courtney says ask her nicely.
Oh, dang it. Just scrolled the comments.
Oh, why did you do that?
Now, where did you leave off? Oh, we were thinking
Wildfires.
The pyros. Okay. Krista, hey, Rob Yoda. Mr. Mopar. Well, Rob, that's for me to know and you to find out. LOL.
We'll just have to watch another stream. He'll tell us. We just can't blatantly ask.
Yes. Leather apron retracted. Throb, Rob Yoda. Sup, buddy? Rob Yoda. Yellow. Joaquin. Leather Apron is also deleting his message. This must be not so great troll. Because normal people don't retract their messages one after the other. I'm just saying.
But welcome, Leather Apron.
Yeah.
Nice to see you here. First time.
Feel free to subscribe. Say some nice things.
Not
Whatever.
retract.
Brandon, hey at Rob Yoda. How's Fresno? Jack says, yes, Brandon, thumbs up to all firefighters and EMTs and policemen. You guys are all awesome.
Anybody that takes care of other people and puts herself in harm's way.
I have to say police women as well. Can't just categorize police.
Anybody that wears a uniform.
Yes.
That takes care of the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, SEALs.
Got it all.
Everyone.
Well, we didn't get everyone, but everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
Saying everyone to get everyone.
Yeah, because we're
You're all awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Tundra Whisperer, will the Throb kilts be for sale soon?
Maybe we can call them thrills. Kilts that make your heart throb.
Oh, no. No.
They're
We need to shut that down right now.
they're thrills.
No.
They're thrilling kilts.
What's the
thrills.
problem, Bailey? You feeling frustrated about something?
Yeah, we're on live stream.
Why don't you get over here and stop air barking me? Oh, now he's not air barking.
You want me to take over?
Get over here.
Okay, Richard Gardner says, Edge,
You come here.
if were to put a spider on me, I would strip all my clothes off and run like a little girl. Well, that's good to know because I will never be putting a spider on you then.
There you go. Are you going now?
Rob Yoda says, Throb Nation, Brandon, yellow. Paul Sambria. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So are we. YouTube had a brain fart or something. Rob Yoda says, in California, we have an abundance of rattlesnakes. They are great to eat. You know what? They actually are.
You've had one?
Yes, and they don't taste like chicken.
When did you have one?
All the funky stuff I've eaten, you don't think I've eaten snake.
I didn't see it, so it didn't happen. I believe you, hun.
I will say that the texture is a little bit off.
Is it rubbery? That's what I imagined it to be.
It's kind of stringy like chicken.
Or turtle.
Yeah, it's kind of like turtle, but not as chewy.
Okay.
It's like stringy-ish, but still moist and soft. It's weird.
Weird indeed.
Yes.
Gears in the house.
Richard
Holler.
Gardner says, hi, Paul. Scott says, got to see a video of that, Rob. 60 mile per hour, probably enough. LOL. Maybe. Desmond says, I'm hanging in there just having bad issues with anxiety and depression. Well, sorry to hear that, sir, but
We're all here for you.
the best thing I can say is if you can keep yourself preoccupied, it keeps your mind off of stuff, and it kind of helps with some of them different, I would say, mental disorders, but that kind of gives it
Mental
like a bad...
struggle.
Yeah.
Because everyone's got it, you know?
Everybody has some level of depression and anxiety. I mean, look, Richard Gardner, he's depressed because he can't wear his kilt, but he's also anxious about a spider being put on him right
Stop
now.
it.
So, I mean, we all have it. You just have to try and figure out a way of minimizing it. And the best way that I've felt that works for me is to just sidetrack myself and just stay busy. That's the best thing. As long as you can keep your mind preoccupied, doesn't have time to think about them other things. I did not mean to squash Leather Apron. My screen's freaked out. Oh.
Oh, dang.
David Westergaard, well, I finally made a live stream for the first time in a long time, and I'm actually going to have to go. You guys have a great evening. You too, sir.
You too.
Stay safe. Be careful.
It's good seeing you.
Have fun till next time. Enjoy.
Take care of that beautiful green truck.
Yeah,
I really like that green.
I just like trucks. Rob Yoda says, Brandon, Fresno's hot, 100 plus. Ew. Richard Gardner says, I would eat pigeons over snake any day.
I haven't had a pigeon, but I would try one. Probably like a game hen.
They are a little bit gamier and they're a little bit tougher. Believe it or not, it's a very muscular bird.
All birds are muscular. The ones that grow up in a cage.
Have an attitude.
Hey!
Jack says pigeon is good. Krista Greenbean says, I haven't tried snake. Paul Sambria says, Fresno is Fresno. You gotta love it or leave it. Yeah, I've been hearing that about a lot of places lately. Throb Nation says, I've had pigeon. Tastes like chicken. It does. The texture's a little bit different on that also. Krista Greenbean says, see you, David. Everybody's saying bye to David. Richard Gardner says, Rob, I thought pigeon tastes just like chicken. It kind of does. But it has a gamier aspect to it. You can tell that it's not grass-fed or grain-fed, like chickens.
Oh no, the yawning's starting already.
Rob Yoda, whoever complains about it being too hot should not have a bike. I would love to leave Fresno any day. Oh, there you go. And this is where Tundra Whisperer was telling me to wear a respirator. Yes.
Yep.
Knew it was coming. Richard Gardner says, that was the biggest hairy rat I just saw behind you. Well, that rat will cuddle you to death.
That's my Sphinx.
Scott says, hey Brian, have the chipmunks still? I only ride out in the country, really. I hate riding in heavy traffic. You know what? If I had a bike, that's what I would do too. More like country road joy rides. You know, people can't see other cars, so they're not going to see a bike. I just don't trust people nowadays, honestly. Jack says, too bad we can't donate money to this live stream. Don't worry about it, sir. You have donated plenty enough already. And thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. I used them tonight. Yesterday, too. Even though I didn't cook, I still used the knives.
Those are amazing knives.
They are really nice. And thank you very much, sir. Paul Sambria says, any area of value is on fire in Cali. That sucks. So I guess that means LAX isn't hit.
Stop it! Horrible.
Tundra Whisperer says your next big shop mod should be a dust collector. Think of it as an investment in your health.
How about this? The next shop mod will be the entire shop.
Yes. And I do have I have the Delta one that it separates the light stuff and the heavy stuff, and it goes over top of a drum. I do use that, but I don't have all the connections for everything, and most of the time I don't really work that much at one time. It works great for the lathe because I can have the catch bin underneath and it catches everything. And a lot of time when I sand on the lathe, I use like a little bit of mineral oil or paste wax when I sand, unless it's a real heavy first one, and then you don't really get much dust. Rob Yoda says, then again, after thinking about the Central Valley's pretty much the same from San Francisco to San Diego. Haven't been to Cali, except to connect through LAX.
Yeah.
Eddie Smallhorn, agree, at Tundra Whisperer. Throb Nation says, 43? You're just a kid. Yeah, okay.
I think we've gone through so much stuff in a lifetime already. It puts us at about 65, 70.
I'll show you my medical records and a couple other things that I've went through, and let me know just...
Then we'll talk.
Yeah, then we'll talk.
We have a lot of wisdom, is exactly what we're saying.
I'm a very knowledgeable person. Yeah, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Um,
Bye, Scott. Thanks for coming.
Rob Yoda says, my dad lives on a powerhouse road. They had fire only about 300 feet from his house. All of California is on fire pretty much. That really sucks. I mean, and it's already expensive enough. I mean, what's it going to be like when they rebuild? Can you imagine the tax hike that they're going to give you? Sorry to bring it up, but... Rob Nation says, I could be your slightly older brother.
Aw, how cute.
Well, my slightly older brother's 47, so you got a little bit on that. But not much. Paul Sambrea says, all of Cali is just a stepping down, time to leave the state. Yes. I believe it is. Scott says, pigeon? Really, Rob? I've never had or have considered that bird. Never would have considered that bird. Actually, it's not really that bad.
It's a high class
Yeah,
dish.
yeah. Don't they
call it pigeon?
They call it squab. Yeah. You would. The people in New York can get pigeon all day long, whenever they want. They can literally reach out their window and grab one. And people in New York pay like $30 for a plate of squab. With duck livers, it's like
Pretty sure
$80.
it's more than $30.
But it's ridiculous.
It's like $25 for a stinking slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Ridiculous there.
Your real estate whisperer says the bacon is almost done for my salad. Oh,
Yum.
let's see. Then that's a good salad. Then I might eat that one.
Yeah. I'll be right there.
Richard Gardner says, Edge, they're all kilts for women to wear. There are kilts for women to wear. Do they have a special name, Richard? Throb Nation says, yep, Scott went to an exotic food event once and ate all kinds of stuff. You know what? When you go to like beer and wine festivals and like food and wine festivals and like food truck events, you get a lot of like stuff you normally wouldn't think you would get.
You know what I had once that I just was so amazed by what it tastes like? A chive blossom. The purple flowers on top of the chive.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't had that. I have not had that.
when you were there.
Yeah, but I haven't had
All right. It was interesting. Tastes very oniony and flowery.
deep fried zucchini blossoms. Now they're good too. And a nice beer batter. Throb Nation says something I already read. Rob Yoda says, did someone say bacon? Did somebody sow bacon? People don't know it's not bacon. Trouser Rouser is yelling, supplies! Rouser's here. Welcome, Rouser. How you doing? Probably better than Courtney. Throb Nation says,
A little
Justin,
disappointed.
Richard Gardner, Outlander is my favorite TV show on Starz.
No.
Would have never guessed.
Never guessed that at all.
Trouser Rouser says, I'm taking Gear Spot tonight. Chris the Green Bean says, Justin. Everyone saying hello to Justin and saying, how you doing? Throb Nation says, why isn't Gear here?
He's here.
Justin saying hello to everybody. Scott says, that's what I'm thinking. Brian's just a young fella. Oh, for those days again.
Oh. Brian, I would hate to see when you get into your golden years. Like, I'm not even going to say it.
My golden years are going to be when I start peeing myself. Yeah. Oh, what, you didn't like that, puppy?
He heard the P word. He thinks
Yeah.
it's time to be on the other side
Yes.
of the door. He was just kidding.
Trouser said, doing pretty good, Jack. How are you? Jack says, I'm good, Justin. How you holding up, buddy? Yeah, sorry to hear about the, your I want to say your grandma, but it was your grandpa, right? How did the weekend go? Hopefully everything went smoothly. Richard Gardner says, I think their runner is too busy running around acting like the Punisher. Yeah, Gears already said that he's not going to be running, so I'm not sure if that's true. He said something about it being way too hot to be running.
It is.
I'm surprised he hasn't called me yet.
It's always too hot to run, no matter what temperature it is.
Yeah, that's way too much intentional effort, and get no benefit. Throb Nation says, "Yep, Scott can remember when I was 43. I measure the years in colonoscopies now.
Wow.
Oh, if that's the case, I'm pretty damn old.
Aw,
What?
my Fitbit died.
Your bit died? Joseph A. Baker says, at the bottom of your bottle opener, you could have a cup that catches, have a cap catcher,
Yeah.
just as an idea. Yeah, we were actually looking into something like that to like hold a mason jar,
Yep.
but there wasn't a simple fix for that. So it'll probably end up having to be a piece of wire and stuff like that. And
Maybe.
Charles Rouser said, glad you're good, Jack. I'm holding up well, I guess. LOL. Throb Nation says, its name is Brian, Joseph. Wow. I catch the beer, not the cap. And by the way, I leave beer caps all over. Courtney gets mad. She tells me not to buy bottles anymore.
You know, there's just those little things that your spouse does that gets on your last nerve. That's one of them.
Yes.
Mine is leaving cabinet doors open.
Yeah, but you don't get hurt by me leaving a cap on the counter. I get hurt when I come around the corner and smack my face on the cabinet in the middle of the night. She'll like...
It is not the middle of the night. Stop being
Corey,
so dramatic.
No, wait.
You're ridiculous.
That cabinet right there. I have one in the bathroom, and you said...
In the bathroom, yes.
And she would say, I'm going to lock up. She would shut the light... I would say, shut the lights off.
No.
Go upstairs.
This is not true.
And leave...
No, this is true.
Get a glass for water, leave the cabinet open, and I turn the corner and smack my face on it in the dark.
I wasn't there. I didn't see it. It didn't happen.
No kidding. It was in the dark and you were upstairs. I didn't see it either. Wow.
Oh, goodness.
The one light the neighbor left her kitchen light off. You could have been killed.
Oh, dog.
Christopher Greenbean says LAX sounds crazy. Yeah, it's kind of funny that it's an abbreviated for a laxative.
Stop it.
Jack says, good, Justin. I'll pray for you and your family in this difficult time. Trouser Rouser says, how are you doing? Any improvements in the situation with your mom?
Yeah, she was nice to me today.
What?
I said, yeah, your mom was nice to me today.
My mom's getting a little bit better. She's realizing that she's getting tired, shall we say. And she's starting to appreciate now.
Unless she's just on the upper side versus the...
Or maybe she was just
Downer side.
taking more meds, I don't know. But she has been having more bad days than good days lately, so it is what it is. Scott says, tell me about it, Rob. Had 2 so far. I got yous beat. I've had 6.
Is this a competition?
Well, they're saying that you can judge your age by a colonoscopy. So I'm like 80. Quite frankly, you're not even supposed to have them by my age yet, and I've had 6.
Congratulations.
Yes. Can you get your glass so I don't knock it over?
All right.
Richard Gardner says, Rob, I had to drink colon blow to have that test done on me. You know what? They're really not they're actually not bad. I mean, if you think about it, yeah, they're bad, but they're really not that bad.
Thanks for coming, Brandon. It was good seeing you.
See you. Let's see. Trouser Rouser says, thanks so much. Jack, Throb Nation says, yeah. That's a real party, Scott. And yep, the worst part, Richard. See, this is the worst part. I had to go in because of my intestinal issues. They thought that I was possibly Crohn's or celiac or something like that. So they gave me something to do what I've been doing the whole time. It made no sense to me. Tundra Whisper says, David Westergaard, where are you at again? We're
5
gonna
minutes.
have to be scooting shortly.
Alright, I'm gonna read really fast. Where do you leave off?
David, the Tundra Whisper right there. Yeah,
Mhm.
your thumb.
You
Yeah.
read it?
I was in the process of
Okay,
it.
David Westergaard, where are you again? I'm just outside of Seattle and the fire smoke is creeping back into the region. Last week we had air that registered at 170 particles. Bad air is 38 to 40.
I was going to
That's
say
terrible.
that's almost 4 times the amount, isn't it?
Rob Yoda, I was debating on how many tourniquets I need for my IFAK. I was thinking at least 4, maybe 8 to double up. For everyone running IFAK kits, how many do you have? What does Jack says, what does a planner cost these days? Planer. What does a planer cost these days?
A low budget one is like 400 or 500. The one that I'm going to be getting is when I move into my mom's house is 26 or 2800.
I see some jewelry coming my way here pretty soon. I'm
You're-
getting excited.
You're getting an Evo
And
and
jewelry.
wait a second. I'm spending $7,000. You're spending
For the
$27,000.
record, he has not gotten me jewelry since my wedding ring. Moment of silence right there. Back to the comments since we have to get on with it. All right, Joseph, smash that like button, y'all. Woo! Trouser Rather, what do I need to take Gear's place? What do I need to do to take Gear's place? I'm not as talkative. LOL.
No, you're good.
We don't want you to take.
Oh
his
wait, there's
place.
Gear Runner.
We like you in your place that you're at.
Yes,
You're amazing.
you're here to arouse people.
Okay, no, that's not where I was going with that. Thunder Whisper, Gear is in the shower. As usual, that's where he is. I mean, anytime you're like not sure where he is yet, he's in the shower. Brandon, pickup trucks and SUV talk needs just 3 subscribers to reach 1,000. Go check them out. I'm already subscribed, so I can't subscribe again, but go check
Who?
them out. Pickup trucks and SUV talk.
Oh,
Throb Nation, first you'll need a shower, Justin. And then after you get out of the shower, get another one. Jack says, drink a lot of, is that Bay coconut water, Justin?
BAI.
Never had it.
Neither have I.
Richard, it is the LE model. Justin,
That's what our 06 is.
you're liking your Corolla, Courtney?
Both of them.
It gets me from point A to point B. And it's got air conditioning. Other than that, I'm not going to complain about anything.
Yeah, let her have to drive the 06 and not have Bluetooth. She'll piss and moan the whole time.
That is the worst. I do get slightly... And steering wheel controls, I've gotten used to those.
Yeah, because the
And you
one
don't have
has.
to hold your key to start it. You just flip it and you're good to go. I've also gotten used to that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, Rob Yoda, don't ever take a train out of LAX. You'll end up on the bus forever. Trouser Rouser, LMAO. True, Rob. Rob Nation, so who's the better cook, you or Courtney? I think it depends on what we're cooking, okay?
No,
I
it
don't
depends
suck
on
at cooking.
depends on if we're cooking or baking.
No, I'm good at cooking. It's just certain things. I pretty much suck at cooking meat.
Yes.
Unless it's in the oven. And then I will
Unless
slay
it's
it all
something that
day
you
long.
gotta cook to death, like crock pot or like bake for a while. Courtney can do it.
Yeah.
If it's something that takes a little finesse, you can beat the dog with it.
I'm better with chicken on other things like grill or stove or whatever, but anything else just doesn't come out right. Trouser, OMG, when did you hit 400? Last time I checked, you were at 380. Congratulations, one step closer to Super Chat. What?
Getting close.
Yeah, we're working on it. We got a prize we got to give away, so help us get to 500. Richard, Rob, my doctor wants me to drink some more Colon Blow to go through the test again, but I told them no because it hurts me already. It hurt me already once. That's the truth. That really sucks. Trouser Rouser, what did you use to film the craft video, Courtney? It was amazing quality. Really? That's my phone. It was this. It's the S9 Plus.
Yes.
Rob Yoda, before Edge moved his head, it looked like he had hair. Then I realized it was just the big cat.
Yeah, now you realize it's just my big head.
Yeah. Rob, that sucks, Richard. I couldn't do it twice in a row. No way. I know. Tell him, like, when you're in there, figure it out. That's what the guy said to him the last time he went. He's like, oh, I think you need to come back and get another one.
You need to come back in like
what?
6 weeks.
No.
You know, you're borderline celiac, so know what I did?
No.
I came home, I ate all the bread and all the wheat I could. Not a problem.
Did you say weed?
Wheat.
Okay, just checking.
Ate pork,
Yeah, can't do pork.
so now I can't eat pork.
Alright, Trouser Rouser. I picked up a mushroom in the woods earlier and my fingers still stink. I can't get the smell away.
Well, at least they don't sting, itch, or went numb, so I
Yeah.
guess that's a good thing.
Justin, hey, I found bleach. Maybe that'll work. Just be careful. Mopar, wow, Richard, that's gotta suck. Old age gotta suck. Here. What's
Yeah,
up,
Mr.
Edge?
Mopar,
And
you're like
everyone-
young enough to be my kid.
Seriously. You're like just turned 30. Okay.
Well, if I started
said,
early,
"What's
you
up?"
could be. Hey, Gear.
And Trouser said, hey, Andy, Gear, Justin, Throb, Mopar, relationship report, please.
Hey, Sophie. Hello.
Oh, hi,
Welcome.
Sophie. Krista sounds like I would rather have pigeon than snake. Trouser, thank goodness you're here. Krista, hey, Gear. Scott, beautiful dog, Courtney, thank you. Jack, Gear is here. What's up, Andy? Rob Yoda, Trouser. Try some tomato paste or tomato juice. It normally gets the smell out of things. Throb Nation, Gear, sup, buddy?
Or you could use lemon juice. It'll break down the oils if there's any extra oils in your skin.
Brandon, hey, at Gear, how's your weekend been? Richard, Rob? The reason my doctor wanted me to do it again is because when I got there for the test and they said they mixed up the appointment on me.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I would be livid. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would have an accident all the way down the corridor.
You're horrible.
I would say, you know what? Here, you deal with this.
Okay. Gear, hey Krista, Rob, Jack, and Brandon just got back from my brother-in-law's. Rob, I get depressed when I see Gears shirtless. When I see Gear shirtless. Trouser, because you get so jealous. Eddie, hey Gear, Rob Yoda, yellow Gear. Gear, nah, that cheers everyone up, Rob. Gear, hey Eddie, Rob Yoda, Throb, no way, Richard, that's horrible. Eddie, hey Trouser. Trouser, hey Eddie, Richard, I think I have OCD because I can't live without buying 4K movies and vacuums and tools. I mean, do you line them up in a row? Mopar. Well, guys, in the next 5 or 6 months, 2 things are going to happen. 1, I'm going back to school for automotive, and then diesel mechanic, which altogether will be 4 years. And 2, I will be getting a different car. Awesome. We wish you all the best in that. Jack, going into listening mode only to meet the wife for dinner. Excellent. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening.
Enjoy dinner.
Love date night.
Thank you for showing up.
Richard, Gear Runner, are you through acting like the Punisher today?
Pew, 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 pew.
Justin, hey Jack, have a great dinner. Rob, have good dinner, Jack. Mopar, right now Idaho has 5 fires going on. Richard, I have eaten turtle before.
And all them bars making french fries.
Rabiota, rattlesnake tastes kind of like fish to me. However, I have to debone it. A lot of people leave in the bones.
Yeah, they gut it and they cook it whole.
Krista Green Beans, Jack, enjoy your date. Gear. I am Richard. LOL. The company that made the shirts loved it. LOL. Our Nation, I hope the potatoes are okay. Yes. Oh, you're talking about in Idaho.
Yes.
I hope they are as well. If not, bring a lot of sour cream, salt and pepper. Here, have a good dinner, Jack. Joseph, last I heard we had 17 active fires here in Cali. Rabiota, why are oil filters such a pain in the bottom to cut open? Rouser, dang, be careful, Joseph. Justin, Brandon, at Joseph, that's crazy. Where in Cali do you live? Scott, yeah, shoot, supper time for us as well. Edges, have a good evening, everyone. Mopar, as for my girlfriend, yeah. I don't want to cut you guys off, but we have to go. We've got someone waiting for us. I really apologize that we can't get to the comments. We love you all the same. What do you guys say?
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Every Sunday, 6:30. This week was a little bit different. This is something that popped up. So, I apologize, guys, but I'll definitely see you next time. Keep an eye out for Tuesday's video, Wednesday's video, and Friday's video. Hope you guys had a nice weekend. Enjoy your week at work.
2 weeks. And I get my tattoo. That's what I'm going to do on my first live stream. What? All right. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Have
See
a
you
good
guys.
one.
Have a nice one.